Lately, I felt like a fraud when I make book content. Work is so stressful, I barely have time to read, and before I know it, the day is over.
Good night.
It's not that I don't love reading, it's honestly one of the things that I love most in this world. I've just been so burnt out, I haven't made any more time for it. I used to read in the mornings, but instead I snooze my alarm and roll over. I used to listen to an audiobook while I make my coffee, but now I watch YouTube. I used to sit on the couch every morning with my book and read for 30 minutes, but now I sit on my phone and I scroll. And this day started like any other day where I was doing my morning scroll. Except I got a message from my boss asking for a quick little chat, which in corporate terms means you're toast.
Okay, bye. Good news! My schedule cleared up. Let's read. It is Monday and I am excited because I'm gonna go skate on the canal. I live in Ottawa, Ontario, and we have a canal run directly through our city that freezes in the winter and it makes like a super big skating rink. So it is open now, so I'm gonna go do that this morning. I've already woken up and did my like low-buy diaries Instagram post, which takes like an hour and a half to edit every week, but I'm always happy to do it because it's so fun. This is a book I'm bringing to read later, and then I'm listening to an audiobook on Libby called Summer Romance, which is kind of funny because like it's literally so cold outside. It's like -20 today, but I'm liking it. It's a really easy listen. I'm only 15% of the way through, but yeah. I'm kind of nervous for reading one book a day, but I think I can do it. I need to come back in and get you. Okay, now let's actually go. I'm gonna concoct some sort of cottage cheese pizza bites, I think, right now. And while I do that, I'm gonna listen to my audiobook that is honestly so good. I have been in a reading slump for a while now, probably like over a month. And just listening to this fun little romance is really like making me be like, I don't know, just enjoy reading again. Also, The Anthropologist, I'm about 50 pages in, 60 pages in maybe. And like, it's good. It is slow, but it's good. I think I'm enjoying it because I'm also listening to like a fast-paced romance audiobook, so it's a good balance. Anyway, I'm gonna go make lunch now. Love ya! I had big plans to finish my audiobook and finish my book, but I fell asleep on the couch for an hour. And now I have to get up and go to spin. I woke up really early today, which was like, okay, I don't know if 6:30 is early for anyone, but it's really early for me. I usually wake up at like 8:30, but like, I didn't actually sleep 8 hours. I slept like 6 hours because I'm just like incapable of falling asleep at a good time right now because my sleep schedule is fucked. So my body was tired. That's okay. Hopefully, because I napped, I'm able to like, I don't know, be able to get up early tomorrow again because I really want to be getting up early. I'm trying to fix my like wake up time. Anyway, I'm going to listen to my audiobook now as I get ready for spin class, and then I'm also going to read more of The Anthropologist tonight. I think there's like 180 pages in that book, and I'm gonna read like up to page 120 by tonight, and I want to finish my audiobook. That's my goal. I think that's realistic and it'll set me up for a good week. I also just got off of the hold list of the library for the audiobook. I think it's called A Prayer for the Crowned Shy. It's by Becky Chambers. It's the second one to A Psalm for the Wild Built, which I loved. I think I gave that 5 stars. Anyway, let's get up and let's go to spin class. Good morning. How are you? I'm exhausted. Jeremy woke me up with a coffee in bed this morning and it was so nice. So I'm just drinking that. I came out to the living room. He's at work now. I'm just giving you the entire what's gone down since I've seen you last. I slept horrible last night. Like, I sleep with my phone outside of the bedroom every night, so like my phone stays in the living room while I sleep. And I looked over and looked at the clock in the middle of the night. It was 2 a.m. and I hadn't fallen asleep yet. And we went to bed at like 10:30. So like I just tossed and turned all night. I'm in Ottawa, and obviously as you saw yesterday, it's like very, very snowy here. And yesterday was a big day of snow. So I could just hear plows all night, like plowing the snow. I'm downtown, so like there's a lot of like road sounds. Anyways, I just did not sleep well. But it is 8 a.m. and I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm going to read The Anthropologist. I ended up not actually getting through any more of it yesterday than after the coffee shop. Gonna go read this, enjoy my coffee, hopefully wake up, because I'd love to do the Wordle this morning, but I'm not willing to attempt it with this brain of mine right now. It is 10:45 a.m. and I am 50% of the way through A Prayer for the Crowned Shy. I did a bunch of desk work this morning, and when I was making my breakfast, I was just listening to it. So I'm definitely going to finish that today. I am slogging through The Anthropologists. It is not fast-paced enough for this like binging thing that I'm trying to do this week. Oh my god. It is good. As a piece of literature and art, it is good. But I'm slogging. Anyways, like I keep saying like I'm gonna reach page 120 because that's like 2/3 of the way through, and every time I pick it up I'm like, I can't do it. I'm kind of just feeling like I'm in a rut this morning though. Like as I mentioned before, I slept terrible last night, and now I've like just been switching out of like comfy clothes. I think I need to go put on like some real clothes. They're still gonna be comfy, but I need to get like out of my pajamas. I need to wash my face. I need to brush my teeth. Like, I have not taken care of myself this morning. I did eat. I ate my cottage cheese pancakes. So that was good. Let's go do my morning routine together and turn this day around. And of course, I'm going to be listening to my audiobook while I do it because that's just kind of what this week is going to entail, which is unfortunate because I like watching YouTube videos when I get ready. I'm trying not to be an iPad kid, but I am an iPad kid. It is Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. and I have now officially finished 2 audiobooks, A Prayer for the Crowned Shy by Becky Chambers and Summer Romance. Who wrote Summer Romance? Annabelle Monaghan. Summer Romance, I definitely enjoyed it. It very much made me excited to read again. It got me out of the reading slump. I would say it's a little bit of like a tier below Emily Henry in terms of romance. I always think it's important to disclaim that like I'm not a romance lover. So, like, I wasn't obsessed with it, but for a romance, it was great. There was, like, no spice, which I personally prefer. I feel like it's hard for, like, that type of thing to be done well in a way that doesn't make me, like, cringe. So, I like that it just wasn't there. We just had a boundary up, and we didn't have spice, and I felt better for it. But I enjoyed it. I'd recommend it if you like romance. I thought it was pretty solid. It was, like,
very predictable, but honestly I feel like that's like half the fun of romance, is it just feels like very safe to be reading because you kind of know what's gonna happen and you know it's all gonna like work out in the end, and that's kind of like a comforting thing to read. So yeah, I enjoyed it. And then I keep forgetting the name of this book, A Prayer for the Crown Shy. So this is a follow-up to A Psalm for the Wild Built, which I loved. So my expectation for this book was very, very high, and it lived up. I'm gonna say it. I think I still preferred the first one more. Maybe it just had a little special place in my heart because I just like read it at the right time for me. I think this one definitely like met my expectations for a follow-up. I thought it was great, and it kind of sounds like how they left it. There's gonna be another one, which is so nice. I just really enjoyed it. I thought that the first one had a really big conversation on like what it means to have like a purpose in the world, but this one kind of had more of a conversation on like mental health and kind of like knowing yourself more in a way. Watch the robot comes home and like meets Dex's community and family, and watching those interactions is really, really cool. So yeah, if you read the first one, loved it, and you're worried about like the second one not being as good, worry no more. It's definitely very good and it holds up. I have a lot of editing to do, and then I have spin class again tonight at 5:30, followed by some trivia with my friends. So TBD on whether I'm going to finish The Anthropologist, but I'm going to take an hour right now to sit down and read some more. I kind of just want to get through it at this point. Like, it is good. It is good. I don't want to shit on The Anthropologist because it is good. I just really shouldn't have picked it for this video. It's not bingeable. It is, that girl, not bingeable. So let's go read The Anthropologist, and I'm probably going to have a cup of coffee later because holy fuck, I'm falling asleep! I made it to page 120 and I'm now putting the book down and getting ready for spin class. I will admit the book is picking up a little bit, like the last 30 pages I just read were pretty good. Like, oh, it's such a weird book because it's objectively good, I just can't binge it. Let's go to spin. Gonna go shower now. Hi. I've been trying to get better at drinking water before coffee because if I have my coffee first thing without water, I literally think I'm gonna die. I feel so disgusting, so let me just chug this bottle of water so that I can reward myself with coffee. It's really hard to chug ice water, but I think water without ice is disgusting. I had a really nice morning, honestly. I woke up, did a couple Sudokus, and then I showered. I just did the dishes and like tidied the kitchen from dinner last night, and now I'm chilling. And it's only 9:30, which is pretty good. I need to finish The Anthropologist today. Like, that is the goal of the day. So I'm gonna make my coffee first. I'm gonna chug this water, don't worry. Make my coffee, sit down on the couch, and hopefully just crush the last bit of The Anthropologist. But honestly, I'm a slow reader, so 60 pages may not seem like a lot, but for me, I'm like, it's gonna be a couple hours. So, we'll see. The Anthropologist. Oh, I'm gonna put the book sleeve back on. Also, I love when underneath the book sleeve, like the actual book itself is really pretty. Like, isn't it such a pretty green? I love that. I hate when it's like an ugly fucking book underneath. And I am directly talking about Intermezzo because literally what the hell is that? I think that's so ugly. Like, why isn't it blue? So I want to take back any shit that I talked about this book while I was reading it. Like, yes, it is not bingeable and genuinely nothing fucking happens. But I do stand by my comment that, like, as a standalone piece of art, this is impressive. Like, I found the way that it explored
other people's lives while also like comparing them to their own, but none of this was ever spelled out for the reader. Like, it was very much, you could take from it what you wanted. I just found it like a really good exploration of like the mundane human experience, and like specifically those that like live in a city and have this community like outside of their home. I just thought it was really impressive, and yes, I don't think it's a book to be binged. Like, I do wish that I had like taken more time with this. However, I loved it. Like, I just thought it was great. The last 60 pages, like, I didn't think I was going to be able to get through them. I read the last 60 pages in one sitting, which is a third of the book that I found, like, pretty bingeable. If you enjoy books that very much explore the mundanity of life, such as Days at the Morisaki Bookshop, and honestly, just, like, general, if you like translated Japanese literature, I think you would like this, because often Japanese literature is like very plotless, but it explores like pretty complex emotions. I think that's very similar to this vibe. So if you enjoy Japanese literature, I think you would like this. Very, very good. I really, really liked it. I'm happy I read it. So the next book I'm going to be reading this week is, I could do Breakfast at Tiffany's or I could do Permafrost. I don't know. I also have The House Guest, which I got like last February, so it's been a year, and I haven't read this. So I don't know. These are kind of my options. I think I'm gonna go for Permafrost. One of my favorite reads of 2024 was Boulder by Eva Baltazar, also translated by Julia Sanchez. And apparently, I think this is actually the second book in a 3-book series, and I think this is the first one, but they can also be read as like standalone fiction. Anyway, I think that could be wrong. Permafrost, no bullshit lesbian narrator, is an uninhibited lover and a wickedly funny observer of modern life. Desperate to get out of Barcelona, she goes to Brussels, because a city whose symbol is a little boy pissing was a city I knew I would like. As an au pair in Scotland, she develops a hatred of the color green, and everywhere she goes, she tries to break out of the roles set for her by family and society, chasing escape wherever it can be found. Love affairs, travel, thoughts of suicide. Full of powerful physical imagery, this prize-winning debut novel by acclaimed Catalan poet Eva Baltazar. Oh my god, she's a poet? This is what I'm saying. Eva Baltazar's prose is the most poetic thing you will ever read, arguably more than an actual poem. So it makes sense that like that's where her roots are. This was a word-of-mouth hit in its own language. It's a breathtakingly forthright call for women's freedoms to embrace both pleasure and solitude, and speaks boldly of the body, of sex, and of the self. Yup. Okay. I'm excited. I'm actually just like really fucking excited about this. And something about literary fiction is that literary fiction, we don't have enough series. So the fact that this is like part of a series is cool, because like that's so rare. Anyways, I'm gonna read this now. It's literally 12:30 and all I've done today is like shower and read. I need to get some actual work done, but I'm just having so much fun. I need to get a pen so I can annotate. Okay, pen secured. Hey, long time no talk. I honestly barely read any of the Permafrost book today. It is now 5 p.m. and I'm probably not going to read for the rest of the day. I'm going to go skating on the canal with my friend, and I spent all day making air dry clay crafts. I'm like the epitome of like the your unemployed friend on a random Wednesday meme, because yeah, I literally just spent all day making air dry clay crafts for my friend. I'm gonna go spend my evening tidying up from the air dry clay crafts. We also just got our smart bulbs delivered, so I'm gonna put those into the light because I'm just so excited to have warm lighting in the Lotus lamp that we got. So yeah. So, slight change of plans for the evening. I completely forgot that Jeremy's actually at his friend's house this evening. He's going to chess club and then straight to his friend's. So I'm all alone in the apartment. So there's a couple things I could do, but I think what I'm going to do is make myself some sort of dinner out of leftovers. We have leftover chicken, so I might try to make like chicken nuggets out of those or something in the air fryer. I don't know. And then I think I'm going to go for a little solo skate date on the canal and maybe get myself a beaver tail, which if you're not from Canada, beaver tails aren't actually beaver tails. It's like deep fried dough. I think I'm going to do that. Have a little wholesome solo date night. I did reach out to multiple friends to go skating with me, and I was denied on multiple fronts.
All good. I was watching so much YouTube today because I was like, I don't want to start another audiobook in this video. Like, I've been reading so many audiobooks throughout this video. And then I was like, that's literally so stupid. Like, if I want to listen to an audiobook, I can just listen to an audiobook. So I went on Libby to try to look for an audiobook that was available now for me to download because none of them off of my holds list are, like, available yet. And Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express is available now. So I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to have a little cozy night. Also, our smart lights came in the mail today. We finally have cute lighting in here. And it doesn't feel like a dentist's office. Also, this outfit is heinous. The sweatpants with the cropped, upcycled, whatever this is. When I'm filming, you can't see my legs, so it doesn't matter. But now that I'm vlogging... exposed. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go make dinner and go for a little skate together while listening to my little audiobook, which I'm feeling no shame over. I kind of don't even want to go skating though, but I know that once I do it, I'll be so happy I did it. So I'm gonna do it. Hey, it's me 10 minutes later. I immediately returned that back to the library because I hated the narrator and I just like wasn't in the mood. And so I went through Libby's available now section again to find another audiobook. And I landed on the John Stamos autobiography. Honestly, I love listening to I've listened to like any celebrity autobiography on audiobook as long as they're the ones who narrate it. And he narrates this. And I liked Full House when it came out. I didn't like it the second time. What the fuck was Fuller House? But I liked Full House. So, I'm excited, honestly. Anyways, I turned my leftover chicken into little chicken nuggets. They're in the air fryer. That's why it's so loud. Gonna go eat those and listen to this. And honestly, I'm not feeling like I'm gonna end up skating tonight, but we shall see. I don't know. Good morning. It is Thursday, and I am getting ready, and I'm listening to the John Stamos. Oh, I did not clip my bangs back. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm listening to the John Stamos audiobook. I'm like 20% of the way through. It's honestly really good. I'm a huge fan of Full House, and I actually didn't realize he like went through addiction and like recovered from it. I haven't kept up with him since I was a kid and like was obsessed with Uncle Jesse. So I'm actually really enjoying it. I love a celebrity memoir audiobook. So like if you don't like that, then you wouldn't like it, but if you do, he narrates it himself, so it's like very good. I've read a bit of Permafrost, but I'm going to continue. I'm only like 5 pages in. So I think I'm going to read some more about that this morning. I was up until 2 a.m. last night editing. Because it's a Thursday and my YouTube videos go out on Fridays. And I hadn't edited my YouTube video for tomorrow yet. And last night I started to freak out and I was like, I'm not going to get it done. So I stayed up all night editing it, which I don't think that was the wise decision. I should have just gone to bed and then got up early to edit it. But alas, here we are. Anyway, gonna go finish my skincare routine, make some coffee, and read my books. For lunch today, I'm trying a new recipe. It's like a fluffy protein yogurt. I'm a little bit concerned. I have to do a frozen banana. I always put my frozen bananas in the microwave so that I can peel them easier. I don't know if that's weird. Okay, it's frozen banana, frozen mango, Greek yogurt, lemon juice, and then protein powder. I'm feeling excited about it. I got mangoes just for this recipe, so if I don't like this, I'm going to be very disappointed because I don't know what else I'm going to do with a bag of frozen mangoes. I put this banana in for a minute and it's like no longer frozen. And well, it's still cold. I don't know if it's going to be the right texture though, so I might have fucked it already. I think I might have ruined the recipe. Also, I don't measure anything. I hate when I see like recipes that like say like 60 grams of yogurt. I don't know how much that is. They put lemon juice in it, but I think that's just to like add more liquid. And I already am going to have too much liquid because the banana isn't as frozen as it should have been. So I'm not going to add any lemon juice because I think it's already going to be too liquidy. Whenever I do these like weekly reading vlogs, it's always so weird because I never know, like, I don't just read all day. Like, I have a life outside of reading. Like, most of my life exists outside of reading. So I feel like I have to add content like this where I'm like making my lunch in order to have a full video. But if you don't like it when I talk about things other than reading, let me know because I won't. Also,
I just realized this has been filming my dirty ass dish. Actually, those are clean. The dirty ones are okay. Mine isn't as fluffy as the TikTok I saw. I think just because of the frozen banana situation. Oh my god, this is so yummy. It's pretty fluffy actually. It's like so whipped. Like, oh my god, it makes it like so, you get so much more that's like just air in there. Sometimes I get questions and people are like, I don't know how you just talk to a camera, like, and like talk like it's a person. It's literally so easy for me. Like, I think it's just like being delusional. Like, in my mind, you are here right now. Like, we're hanging out. It's 4:15 p.m. I have to leave in about an hour to go hang out with my friend for the evening, and I'm so excited. And I have most of my work done that's like absolutely necessary for today. I could read for an hour, which is what this vlog is for, but I'm not good at like faking it, and I'm honestly not in the mood to read. I've listened to so many audiobooks. I finished The Anthropologist yesterday. Let me live. So instead, for this evening, I'm gonna paint some air dry clay paint palettes that I made for my friends for Valentine's Day. We got smart lights as you saw yesterday, so let me just... Yes! I love the vibes! So now that I have warm, cozy lighting, I'm gonna sit at my desk and paint some air dry clay paint palettes. I'm so excited. It is not Friday, it is actually Wednesday, the following week, because I failed to film on Friday because I didn't read, and it felt kind of silly to film when I wasn't reading, when this was a reading vlog. That made me sound old. So that means from Monday to Friday, I read Summer Romance, A Prayer for the Crown Shy, The Anthropologist, and John Stamos' memoir. The most random collection of books. So that actually does technically mean that I failed. I didn't read 5 books in 5 days. However, I did actually listen to Drew Barrymore's memoir, Wildflower, on Saturday. So, like, that was 5 books in 6 days, technically. But whatever. Basically, I failed, is what I'm trying to say. However, I'm not really disappointed with it because 5 books in 5 days was kind of just a vehicle to introduce reading into my everyday routine again. And I 100% have done that. And it makes me so happy. I've been listening to audiobooks so much. I really go through phases with audiobooks where, like, it's my main form of book consumption, and then I don't listen to an audiobook for, like, 3 months. Like, before Summer Romance, the first audiobook I listened to this week, I hadn't listened to an audiobook in 3 months. But I'm loving them now. I think with me, like, making Instagram posts and stuff for my Instagram, obviously, and, like, doing a lot of computer work lately for this account and for my Instagram account, I have time where I, like, am just graphic designing and I just need my little earphones with my audiobooks in them. And previously I would, like, exclusively watch YouTube in this time, and audiobooks are so nice. I'm enjoying them so much more, and I'm so happy to be falling back in love with them. So although I technically, like, failed the challenge of 5 books in 5 days, I did 5 books in 6 days. Can we count it? I guess not. I did accomplish something really great, and something that's way more important than that, which is falling in love with reading again and adding it into my daily routine. And I'm just so proud of myself. I'm proud of us for taking this journey together. I'm just so glad that, like, I did this video. It was honestly a lot of work to film, and I've spent, like, 3 days straight editing it now. So I hope you've liked it. Let me know if you like the vlog vibes, because they're, like, so much work. But if you like them, then I'm gonna do them. I'll do whatever you want. Whatever video you want, I will do for you, because
I'm here for you to consume. I do not take for granted the fact that you carved out time of your day to spend it with me, and I appreciate you so much. I'm officially uploading videos every single Friday as I do not have a job anymore, so I have time to do that. Comment a banana emoji if you stayed this long, because I want to confuse the other people, and also I like knowing who the real ones are who stayed till the very bitter end. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Subscribe if you wanna, but if you don't wanna, then don't. And yeah. Bye. See you next week.